Oh yeah, family's good. I know my oldest brother. He had like some balcony damage, some roof damage, but other than that, everybody was safe.
That's good. I'm sure when you're trying to compartmentalize, like get ready for this week and then dealing with that. I mean, how difficult was that for you? Were you able to kind of just focus
Well,
on what you're doing?
yeah, I'm kind of able to focus on what I'm doing. I think my family do a good job of, not trying to, stress me out or, put too much worry on me. But yeah, I mean, my house was open; it was available, for the family to come and kick it. So a few of my nieces and nephews was there, so it was good times.
I was going to ask you with Dak, and you're just looking at how he's kind of. I think the last few years, it's just you've seen the progression of how he's been able to kind of take command of this offense. Do you kind of see a similar thing with him?
For sure, man. He's a confident player. I mean, he's grown, tremendously from when I first started watching him, at Mississippi State, run up and down the field on my Tigers. But he's really coming to his own. You know what I mean? And he knows where the ball is supposed to go. He has a great arm, and yeah, man, like he's taking command of it, and you can feel it, when you're watching the tape.
Uh, Dangerous weapons that they're using CD Lamb as. I mean, they line it up everywhere. He's able to be an explosive guy. That's got to be probably number one on all of you guys. Is the attention.
For sure. I mean, listen, man. like he gets a high volume of targets. Rightfully so. He's a great player. So they're going to move him around all over the field. I think as corners and safeties and linebackers, we just got to be aware of where he is in the formation because he's not just a pass catcher. They give him jet sweeps, and they really try to set him up to kind of take advantage of mismatches and certain coverages. So we just got to have our head on the swivel and not let him wreck the game. But obviously they have other great players too, in that offense. So can't just kind of key in on him and let other guys have a field day.
And what do you think of the progress Kool-Aid's made? I know he had to miss like a bunch of the summer and everything like that, and probably starting from behind a little bit in training camp.
Nah, Kool-Aid's smart, man. He's a heady player. Obviously he has great size and length. And then too, man, like he's in a room with guys that's like really doing it, and playing at a high level. So I think just that alone is kind of helping him, raise his level of like intensity and focus. You know what I mean? Like he had a couple moments in the preseason where like he knows it's real. You know what I mean? Like so, yeah, I'm excited to see him just continue to grow, man, and make big plays for us.
Was it hard for you to come off the field by the way in week one?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You were at like 100%, 99% last 2 years.
Yeah. It's always difficult. Obviously, if it was a different situation, probably wouldn't have came off the field. But nevertheless, I think sometimes coaches and trainers, they got to do their job and protect me from me. But man, it was such a fun game. You know what I mean? Like I just want to get like 2-3 more turnovers, but my boys held it down for me. Yeah.
Overall, how much would you say the hurricane got you guys out of your routine the last 2 days?
I'd probably say it really didn't. I think the Saints did a good job of really just communicating with us, and obviously yesterday us kind of having the evening off to be able to get home and get settled. But I'm sure for some guys that never experienced that, like maybe it was like a different set of emotions. But I think for a guy like me who's kind of been through it a few times, it's kind of just like like the regular scheduled program. Good.